France expands regional COVID-19 lockdown measures to entire country. The tougher lockdown measures will now be extended to the whole of France for 4 weeks. All face-to-face teaching in schools will be suspended from Monday. Travel for the entire population will be limited to within a 10-kilometer radius of home. France's President Emmanuel Macron announced that starting on Saturday, the regional COVID-19 lockdown measures will be expanded to the entire country in a bid to stop the spiking numbers of new coronavirus cases. All face-to-face teaching in schools will be suspended from Monday for a week ahead of the 2-week spring break, with schools set to return on April 26. Macron has made this announcement in a televised national address on Wednesday evening, while defending his government's approach to tackling the virus. The tougher lockdown measures, which had been in place in 19 areas including Paris, will now be extended to the whole of France for 4 weeks. From Saturday evening, travel for the entire population will be limited to within a 10-kilometer radius of home, while longer essential journeys will require a certificate. Only essential retailers, such as supermarkets, will be allowed to remain open, and curfews will be in place from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. However, inter-regional travel will be allowed for the coming Easter weekend. "We will lose control if we do not move now," Macron said, as he unveiled the extended measures and pledged to increase intensive care capacity at hospitals from the existing 7,000 beds to 10,000 beds in the coming days. Macron also said he stood by his administration's handling of the pandemic, including its reluctance to impose a national lockdown in response to an uptick of infections from January. Macron said France had done well not to be hit by more restrictive curbs to date, and had gained precious days of freedom compared to some of its European neighbors which have opted for stricter health measures. He added that existing measures like curfews were effective but too limited given the threat from the more transmissible UK variant B.1.17 of the virus, which now accounts for most of France's COVID-19 cases.